Hello, my name is Kay, and welcome back to another episode of House Flipper. So today we're going to be flipping the boring house, as it's called, House for Sale. Any takers? And the price is $98,758.80. So, here we go. I decided to show the loading screen this time. You can see that there's a good bit of graffiti. Let's see, what have we here? Ugh. Well, you know one thing's for certain. I'm going to be painting the walls. Looks like there was quite a catastrophe in the bathroom. Not sure what exactly happened there. And this place is trashed. We should not be surprised, as every single house we have flipped thus far is what? Trashed. And this time, to clean the windows, you only have to clean the graffiti parts, which is interesting. I think it's the only flip that has that as how you clean the windows. So here is the boring house. Not much to see here. Let's get into the flip, shall we? We are flying through this. Actually, this part of the video is not as sped up as it usually is, and you will notice that it's very dark in here. I have some explaining to do. First off, what a nice bathroom. All right, so yeah, just a wee little quick tour here. I don't show off as much of the kitchen as I should have, but it's all right. You get the idea. You can see that I added a bedroom and a bathroom in the basement here. And the first thing I need to do is start putting up some lights because it is incredibly dark down here. So, do you remember the last video I made? The turtle house, the Dragon Ball Z house? Well, when you mess around with those magic balls, the orbs, and you change the day and night cycle, it also changes your gameplay settings, unfortunately, and turns on the day and night cycle. You can turn it on and turn it off at any point in time in the settings. Hello, kitten. Of course, a kitten's here to visit me while I'm doing a voiceover. But unfortunately, it messed up all of my settings, and I wasn't able to fully fix them until after this flip was complete. So this is the bedroom. One moment, please. Kitty cat, we don't sit out. Goodness, she knocked something over. All right, back to the voiceover. This is the master bedroom. It's really cramped, really small, but I wanted to get 2 bedrooms in here, 2 bathrooms in here to try to sell to the Smoth family. Now, if you recall, they like a family room in addition to their living room. So it seems kind of silly. This is the family room, and the living room is right behind in the kitchen. So we have a kitchenette and living room, and then we have the family room right here on the other side of the wall. I know it doesn't make a lot of sense, but without any expansion packs or DLC, it is incredibly difficult to sell to the Smoth family and the Johnson family, as they need a certain number of bedrooms, a certain number of bathrooms, and other requirements like the family room. So up here, I just put up these silly animal things coming out of the animal heads coming out of the wall. They're not something I've ever used before, and I might not use them again. They're just kind of odd, and I don't like the idea of, even though it's just wall decor, the idea of like animal heads on walls. It's just a personal thing. When I was a teenager, I babysat a little bit, and this one family that I babysat for, the father was a hunter, and he had hunted a black bear, and they had it stuffed, and they had it up on this pedestal coming off of the corner of the living room. So it was late at night, and I would just be like watching TV or something, waiting for the parents to get home, and this huge black bear would just be staring down at me. So it really creeped me out. And my feelings have not really changed as far as that goes. So these frames came with luxury stuff. I never used them too much in the past, so I thought it would be a good opportunity to use them. You can see a little bit of the kitchen here. Unfortunately, at the end tour where I go around everything, I didn't do a focus on the kitchen, and I'm really irritated with myself that I forgot to do that. But It's really not anything spectacular. I didn't add any accessories to it. There's no extra decorations in the kitchen. It's just a straight up kitchen. So this is our little cozy living room area. And I was really trying to figure out what pattern I wanted for this chair, and I just settled on the green. Just a little pop of color. Considering how bright that family room is with the raspberry walls, I wanted to do a much more muted living room kitchenette so that it wasn't just overpowering with color. You could say that it's kind of boring. I'm okay with that. I do love the dark brown of these curtains. I wish they were just a little darker. And you can see here, I'm checking to see if the sun has come up yet. And it's on its way, but it's not fully up yet. So the editing was a bit of a struggle because I kept running outside to see if it was daylight yet. I do not like to play this game with the night cycle because it creeps me out. I know that sounds silly, but I don't like to look out the windows. When it's dark out, I don't like any of that in real life, so I certainly don't like that in a game. There are no ordinarily any horror aspects to House Flipper, with the exception of one house that I will be doing sooner than later that is more of a Halloween type themed house, quite literally. Michael Myers makes a bit of an appearance, and I wish I was just saying that, but I'm not. It really happens. I already flipped the house once on another channel, which is Late to the Game. It is my sister and her family's channel, and I will hopefully remember to put a card up in here so that you can check out my video over there. But even though there's no NPCs or people ordinarily in the game, something about it being nighttime just really gives me the creeps. I don't know, I don't care for it, so immediately once this flip was done, I closed out the game, redid all my settings to make sure that you will not have to worry about any nighttime. And I wanted to put up a little string of Christmas lights. Why not? Just make it a little festive for no apparent reason. And what have we here? Right, so I was going to do the end tour right here, and instead I changed my mind and I added a plant in here and I added a plant in the family room, as you will see. I've never used these kinds of plants until recently. They came with luxury stuff, I believe. These holographic plants, they are so bright. And I just wanted to do something a little different because I don't use them ordinarily. This room, for the family room, is already kind of wild, so why not just amp up the wild factor? And here's our bathroom. I love these tiles. I love dark brown. It's one of my very favorite colors. I have a lot of dark brown clothes. I have dark brown curtains in my office and in our living room. Our living room furniture in real life is dark brown. I just love a rich chocolatey dark brown because it's so neutral. Pretty much anything can go with it. And here's our little family room, super cute. This little bedroom that doesn't really have any style. There is no style here. It's kind of like all the leftovers. There's like these old-fashioned curtains. There's a beanbag chair, this old-fashioned wardrobe, and then this very modern picture. It doesn't really have an identity. It's just kind of like, yeah, whatever. And I don't think I even show off the living room here. And that's fine. You saw enough of the living room. The kitchen was nothing extraordinary. And here is our master bedroom with this big ship painting that I just wanted to use. It doesn't really, quote, go with anything. This house is very mismatched. I will say that, and I'm not offended by it. It's something different. Here is the little teeny tiny strange bathroom in the basement. Not really quite enough room to have a bathroom down here, but I couldn't very easily fit a tub or shower into the bathroom upstairs without it being cramped, so I figured let the upstairs bathroom look nice and the downstairs one can look cramped. But that's it. This is the boring house. I don't think it ended up being as boring as I first anticipated. I also changed out the window in the front of the house to the right of the front door. We have a room count of 8, and I spent just under 2 hours working on this house. We paid $98,000 for it. We spent $9,000 on furniture, and the renovation cost is just under $2,000. And we sold $4,600 worth of furniture. So here's the Smoth family. right now we will look to profit $53,636.28. But of course, we're going to negotiate. Let's go a little bit higher than we usually go. Let's go just above 10K. Do they go for it? Yes, they do. Perfect. So they are accepting our proposal. We are looking to make 63 grand profit. If you like this video and want to see more like it, please like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you'll be notified when a new video comes out. Please leave your comments and suggestions down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Seriously,